The ozone opening is a diminishing of the ozone layer in the stratosphere over the Antarctic locale, throughout the spring there. The ozone layer is a locale of Earth's stratosphere that retains a large portion of the sun's bright, UV, radiation. It contains high convergences of ozone, O3, comparative with different pieces of the climate, albeit still little corresponding to different gases in the stratosphere. The ozone layer contains under 10 sections for every million of ozone, while the typical ozone focus in Earth's climate all in all is around 0.3 parts per million. The ozone opening was first seen in the mid-1980s by researchers from the English Antarctic Review. They found that the ozone layer over Antarctica was diminishing by around 40% each spring. The diminishing was brought about by the arrival of chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, into the climate. CFCs are a kind of man-created gas that can separate ozone particles. As the ozone layer diminished, more UV radiation from the sun had the option to arrive at the world's surface. UV radiation can cause skin malignant growth, waterfalls, and other medical issues. It can likewise harm plants and biological systems. In 1987, a worldwide settlement called the Montreal Convention was endorsed to get rid of the creation and utilization of CFCs. The Montreal Convention has been exceptionally effective in lessening CFC emanations. Thus, the ozone opening has been contracting lately. In 2023, the ozone layer is as yet recuperating, however it is on target to recuperate by the center of this century completely. The Montreal Convention is viewed as one of the best ecological settlements at any point arranged. It is a demonstration of what can be accomplished when nations cooperate to safeguard the climate. Here is a more itemized story of the ozone opening. In the mid-1970s, researchers started to see that how much ozone in the stratosphere was diminishing. The stratosphere is the layer of the climate that is around 10 to 50 kilometers over the world's surface. Ozone is a gas that retains bright, UV, radiation from the sun. UV radiation can cause skin malignant growth, waterfalls, and other medical issues. It can likewise harm plants and biological systems. In 1974, two researchers, Mario Molina and Sherwood Rowland, suggested that CFCs were answerable for the ozone consumption. CFCs are a kind of man-made gas that were utilized in coolers, climate control systems, and different items. CFCs can separate ozone atoms in the stratosphere. Molina and Rowland's theory was at first met with suspicion, however it was in the end affirmed by different researchers. In 1985, researchers from the English Antarctic Study noticed an enormous opening in the ozone layer over Antarctica. This opening was brought about by the breakdown of ozone atoms by CFCs. The revelation of the ozone opening prompted worldwide activity to progressively eliminate the creation and utilization of CFCs. In 1987, the Montreal Convention was endorsed by 24 nations. The Montreal Convention is a worldwide settlement that controls the creation and utilization of ozone-exhausting substances. The Montreal Convention has been extremely fruitful in diminishing CFC emanations. Thus, the ozone opening has been contracting as of late. In 2023, the ozone layer is as yet recuperating, however it is on target to recuperate by the center of this century completely. The Montreal Convention is viewed as one of the best ecological settlements at any point arranged. It is a demonstration of what can be accomplished when nations cooperate to safeguard the climate. Here are a portion of the advantages of the Montreal Convention. Ozone opening has been contracting lately. Of skin malignant growth and other medical conditions connected with UV radiation has diminished. And creature life that were hurt by UV radiation is recuperating. The Montreal Convention has saved the worldwide economy billions of dollars. The Montreal Convention is an example of overcoming adversity that shows what can be accomplished when nations cooperate to safeguard the climate. It is an update that we can have an effect in the event that we make a move to address environmental change and other natural difficulties.